Good morning. Good morning, friends. How are you today? Today of day 4 workout. Hope you're feeling okay. I'm feeling today quite calm. I went for a really lovely walk this morning, just to have a bit of time just for myself and by the sea, which was lovely. So I had a request for lower back. How do we relieve pain, stiffness in the lower back? Because we're sitting more. So that's what the workout's going to be. So we're going to start lying on our back. So if you've got a mat, great. If you don't, just grab the carpet. So roll yourself down. All right, just find yourself into the centre, finding yourself nice and comfortable. I'd like you to draw both knees in towards the chest, hands behind the thighs. You may like to cross the ankles or just allow them to be. And all you're going to do is just draw your knees in, tailbone comes off the floor and then release. And just notice, are you carrying tension in the neck and shoulder area? If so, widen and just allow the shoulders to relax into the floor, melt into the floor. Now we can incorporate breath. So we're going to inhale as we draw the knees in towards the chest, and then breathe out as we slowly release for 2 more. Inhale, slowly draw in, and then breathe out, slowly release, feeling that width through the lower back, allowing everything to widen as we imprint that lower back. And now release the hands, now place them on the knees. And then just allow your feet to relax. Guide the knees like you're stirring porridge around. Giving that lumbar spine a gentle massage, really good for aiding digestive system. So if you've got a sluggish bowel, really nice to do this. And now go the other way. So we're not forcing everything or anything. We're just being gentle and kind on the body. Giving that lumbar spine a gentle massage. Oh, that feels really good. All right, from here, uncross the legs and bring the head to kiss the knees. Feel that inverted position. And now lower the head slowly back to the ground for 1 more. Just breathe in through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. And then from here, just slide the arms and legs away. Get that full stretch through the body. Allow your shoulders to lift up, rib cage to lift up. Now from here, drop your shoulders down. Draw one knee in towards the chest with the extended leg, flex that foot. And now circle the ankle, mobilizing into your ankle joints. Allowing your lower back to imprint again. Go the other way. If you've got sore knees, an alternative is placing hands behind the knee. And then just hug it, stabilize that opposite hip, and we're going to take the leg out to the side. So opening up through the inside thigh and groin area. Now I'd like you to take a slow breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to take the leg across the center line and take the leg across, extending the other arm. So this is a full rotation through the spine, but really lovely for your lower back, rinsing out any kinks left in the spine. Come back to the center. And again, draw the knee in towards the chest, but extend the leg out, maybe stretching the hamstring, point and flex the foot. Bend the knee in. Again, draw both knees in towards the chest, other side, sliding the other leg along the floor. Flexing that foot and printing that lower back, so stretching out that inside thigh hip flex muscle. Now we circle the ankle joint. Smiling as we go. Makes you feel good. My feet are a little bit clicky, so really good to mobilize into that area. Really good if you sit for long periods. You could do this sitting if you can't get to the floor. And now from here, take a breath in, breathe out, stabilize that opposite hip, open up through that hip area, out and up. Don't force, just notice, and you should get a gentle stretch into the groin abductor muscles. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, slowly extend the leg across the body, extend the arm out to the side, turn that head towards that extended arm. You may like to hold here for 5 full breaths. If you're holding, just breathe deeply into the ribs. So you breathe in And as you breathe out, you soften a little bit deeper into the rotation. So nothing's forced, just work with the breath, the flow of the breath, feeling it. Come back to the center, still imprinted. Interlace the hands behind the head, gentle hamstring stretch. Ooh, ouchies. Point and flex the foot. It's important to keep moving, keep smiling, keep stretching, love the stretch. And now we bend both knees again in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug, give yourself some love. And again, slide the arms and legs away. And now just lift your arms up, working with breath. So we inhale, take the arms back. Breathe out, engage your lower abdominals by drawing navel back towards your spine as we exhale. 3 more. So inhale, reach. Breathing out, back. So stabilizing our scapula. 2 more. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. Last one. Point your toes, enjoy the movement, and now bring your arms and legs back. Pull your tops down as mine's lifted up, hands directly onto your hips. Feet and knees grounded into the floor, hip width, shoulders relaxed, elbows gently out to the side. So now we're going to tilt the lower back into the floor. Again, really nice for stretching out that lumbar spine area. And then we release, called back into what we refer to as neutral spine, keeping a natural curve of the spine. So we're going to inhale, imprint your lower back into the floor. So now my pubic bone's higher than my hips. And then come back to the center. The way you can feel yourself in neutral is your 2 hip bones, pubic bone rest on the same plane. 4, 3 more. So inhale, release, and come back. So also, as we imprint, it's a really nice opportunity to lengthen out through the thigh and hip area. And then 2 more. Maybe I said 2 more before. All right, and come back into neutral. All right. Another one that's really good for your lower back is bring your feet and knees together, arms into a cross-like position. We're going to allow the knees to twist to one side, head to the opposite direction, and then slowly come back to the center. And then we change. So inhale, rotate, and then breathe out slowly back. If you like to have your feet hip width, have a play. You're allowing your knees to be hip width, different feel. I like this one because it gets more down the outside into my hip area. And then slowly come back to the center. 1 more. So inhale. So again, this is really nice for loosening up that lower back, that stiffness. Also stretching into the hip area. Slowly come back. If you want a harder option, lift the legs up, either together or hip width, and we twist. You may even like to have cactus arms. Come back to the center, twist to the other side, and come back. And now hug your knees in towards your chest. Return the feet back to the floor. Adjust your clothing again. Hands down by your side. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, we tilt that lower back into the floor, lifting your hips no higher than the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up. Ground through the feet. Exhale, roll yourself slowly downwards. Trying to articulate through the spine as we do this. Breathe in, bring your arms down. And again, so inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, roll up. This time, take the arms all the way back. Like we did before, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Leave your arms. Exhale, roll yourself slowly back to the floor. Breathing in, bring your arms back to your side for 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out slow. Tilt the pelvis and print that spine, lift the hips. Inhale, float the arms up. Grounding all 10 toes to the ground. Exhale, roll down. Send the knees away, lengthening, opening up through that back body. Inhale, bring your arms slowly back down. Last one. Inhale for nothing. Exhale. Ground, tilt and lift. Inhale, float arms up. Leaving your arms. Exhale, roll down. Feel that flow. Feel that length. Inhale, come back down. And now draw the knees in towards your chest again. This time, hands behind the thigh. Take a breath in. Breathe out. We bow the chin towards the chest, imprinting each vertebra into the floor. We roll forward. We come up to sit tall, so ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, drag your toes along the floor, roll your lower back under, slowly come back down. Breathing in, breathing out, chin to chest, collarbones opening and smiling, roll yourself up. Coming forward, inhale, exhale, roll yourself slowly down, lower back, mid back, and the head is the last to come down. Last one, breathing in, breathing out, chin to chest, roll up. Inhale, pausing, and then exhale, roll down. This time, staying down, we're going to cross one foot over towards the opposite knee, keeping this foot flexed. Lift the foot, going into a stretch of the hip and glute area. Thread the hands through. With lower back, it's all interconnected, so we need to open up through those hip rotators to take a little bit of pressure off that lower back. If you want to, you can extend that leg up. You could hold a stretch like this after a walk, and you could hold for 5 full breaths. What do I mean by that? So you breathe in and you breathe out. Because breathing is really an easy way to check in, to be here now, but also to ground yourself, because I'm finding everyone's quite anxious, feeling the benefits of being at home, being grateful, but also the uncertainty of what's happening. Bring your feet back to the floor. So these little workouts, change sides, are just to have a little breath to bring you back into the body, to notice and feel what's going on within your body. Because you've only got one and you have to be kind. So it's all about feeling where it feels a little bit tight. So maybe it is in the glute and hip area. Or maybe you're quite busy in your mind, so use the breath. Simple tools to help support your daily self-care is important. So that's what I'm learning too. So take a breath in, breathe out, we roll up. And now we find ourselves again on our hands and knees. So again, adjust my clothing. Bring your hands slightly forward of the shoulders. This time your feet are together, your knees are apart. And you're going to send the sit bones back, and this will open up through that lower back and hip area. And then we slowly come forward. Bring our hips forward if you want to without dropping. So keep the rib cage lifted. Ground the hands into the floor with breath. So we inhale, send those hips back. Breathe out as we slowly come forward for 2 more. So inhale, lengthen. Go back. Oh, it feels so nice. And then inhale, come forward, smile, because this just feels nice. Rib cage lifted. Last one. Go back. And then just hold. Allow your head to rest on the floor. And again, this would be another one you could hold for maybe 5 breaths. And again, it's just to allow yourself to soften and allow the fascia around the hips and the tight area to release without forcing. And now we roll up. Another area that gets involved are the hips. So just a gentle stretch of the hips. So you're going to bring 1 foot forward, and all you're going to do is come forward. One hand to the front of the pelvis, other hand to the back. Tuck your bottoms under, lift your gaze, and just feel that stretch into that back leg. You kind of want to do opposite, so you're grounding down, but you're not just dropping into that front hip. You want to think energy up and out through that crown of the head. And then we come back, and now we're going to change sides. So bottom under, squeeze your buttocks and your hamstrings are firing to stabilize. Your lower abs are supporting your torso as well. Other leg forward. To begin with, 90-90 with your legs. Tuck your bottom under and then come forward. Ideally, your front knee should be not over your toes. Again, we're not sagging into that hip. We're grounding down, but we're lengthening up. Hands on your hips. Smile with the collarbones. Hips square and hold and breathe. and maybe one side will be tighter than the other. My hips today feel really tight. So I was like, oh, and my back feels a little bit tweaky. So this is just to get your knowledge up and to start to tune in with what's happening in your body. Start to notice, whether it be hourly or once a day, just check in with yourself. And now we pull ourselves back. We come to a sitting position, and let's just, something I do with my kindy kids is 5 full breaths, just to notice the simplicity, the joy of the breath. So inhale through your nose, and then exhale out through your mouth. You may even like to close your eyes. Inhale full, breathe out. Feel yourself grounding down and calming down. Breathing in. Breathing out for 2 more. Big breath in. Smile as you go. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. And that's the end of day 4. Peace. Love. Keep smiling. And I'll see you here for day 5 tomorrow. Take care. Keep grounding down. Be here now. And we'll see you tomorrow. See you guys.